What's going on, people? Welcome back to episode 5 of Hoop Haven. You saw the H's. He was throwing up the H's.
Hoop. It's Hoop Haven. Hoop Haven. Hoop Haven. Hoop Haven.
There you go. Throw those H's up. You know the vibes. Welcome
It's my
to
joint
Hoop
now.
Haven. You know what I mean? You know the vibes. I'm DSP, of course, your friendly neighborhood media personality, and I'm here with the greatest co-host in the world, Brahvo, with the Hemi Duncan jersey on. I like your tagline.
The officially now second to worst Team USA ever.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm sure they placed worse way back in the day. I'll Google it. But
I was about to say
now,
Google it. Probably. I think that one time when they lost was when Doug Collins was on the squad, but they won bronze.
Yeah, no, wasn't the team when Doug Collins the team that refused to play? Oh no, that was David Robinson's
they refused to go to the stand because they felt they got cheated. Remember?
They got cheated. Okay, that was them.
I think it was Russia.
I forget.
But yeah, I know they
every
were
Team USA lost ever. Sheesh, that's crazy.
2023, right?
This has every Team USA loss ever. This shows 2002 against Argentina. We lost.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. There's against Yugoslavia, former Yugoslavia, 2002.
Yep.
Man, we didn't do good in 02, man. But that's the FIBAs. That's these jerseys that we wear in 04.
Right.
Which is crazy. But I think that's also around the time where like
they weren't sending anybody.
No, where the league was starting to get international. So the game was starting to catch up.
It was changing,
after the millennium. Millennia, right? Is that the right word? I ain't college educated. So.
Is it millennia multiple?
I think it's millennia of this millennia.
Or is millennia plural?
It's a plural noun, millennia. So yes, you're correct.
Okay.
This millennia. Would you say this millennium?
Millennium. Yeah.
You would just say this millennium. So this thousands of years.
Yeah, this 1,000 year.
Okay.
1,000 years. Yeah.
So anyway, off that grammar tangent, 04 Olympic Games group stage, lost to Puerto Rico.
Yep.
We put up 7 points in the second quarter.
I think Carlos Arroyo's Puerto Rico.
24-7 that game, sir. This guy right here had 15 and 16 and 4 dimes. The next two scorers, Allen Iverson, Lamar Odom. Let's not forget LeBron, Carmelo, Jamal Crawford. Look at all these guys on the bench.
Right.
Boozer. They're all on the bench just sitting watching.
Right.
Because Larry Brown didn't know what he's doing. We also lost to Lithuania that year.
That's right.
We also lost to Argentina in the semifinals.
Yes.
Marbury, Odom, and Iverson are the highest scorers. Manu had Marbury, Odom, and Iverson were the highest scorers. Yes. Manu had 29.
Larry Brown did not want to play the young guys. I don't know why.
I remember the 06 FIBA loss to Greece because they had a dude named Baby Shaq.
His name was Baby Shaq. Yep.
Baby Shaq, bro. Yep. He was a dog,
was 06?
bro. That was 06. Yep. They were starting to let LeBron and them rock.
Yes.
2019 FIBA World Cup with France. That's a done deal. I mean, I don't see anything besides 2002 where we really, 2020 games. I remember that we lost. Yeah.
Bro,
so,
but 2020
second to last now. Second to last.
FIBA Team USA 2023. FIBA Team USA didn't medal.
Yeah,
this them not year, medaling probably made them the worst rendition of USA basketball that they put out there.
4th place. Is that the worst finish?
I think, bro.
I'm sure Wikipedia would have that, right?
Wiki might have that.
Wikipedia definitely has to have that.
Just use the Google machine. But I mean, think about it, bro. In the past few years, you have a guy like Kobe Bryant who never lost in Olympic play.
Right.
Never.
Okay. Hold on now.
What you got?
I don't know how updated this is, but it says Olympic Games 19 19 appearances. The worst finishes were bronze in 88 and 04.
See? They medaled.
Okay.
Still.
72 was in Munich, Germany, I believe. That's the team you're talking about. They won silver.
Yep.
And they refused to accept it.
Yep.
In the FIBA World
silver,
Cup,
right?
19
silver,
appearances.
you said, right?
Yeah, they won silver, it shows.
Okay.
Yeah, because they lost that game in
in a very controversial way.
There we go.
Yes, very controversial.
So we showed 19 appearances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've always medaled at the Olympic Games. We've always medaled at the Olympic Games.
That's the Olympic
World
Games,
Cup,
right?
1, 2. Yes.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 19 FIBA World Cups, we've medaled 12 times. So there are 7 teams that have never medaled, including this 2023 team, which is supposed to be 22, I believe.
1 second. Out of those teams, can you let me know the years? Just so I know, because remember, there were some years we weren't sending like our dogs.
I don't know, because this goes back to 50, and it's just showing me the medals that we got. So we silver and 50.
I don't think we started sending like guys there until like the 90s.
It was amateurs. It was amateur until Dream Team. Everything was amateur
like college
until Dream
guys
Team
and all that. Yeah. Meanwhile,
it was always the best college players.
They were sending pros. You know what I mean?
And how's that supposed to be fair? You got 30-year-olds banging with 21-year-olds. Pause.
19,
and that's supposed to be fair.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
All right.
Come on, bro.
Like 19-year-olds.
Exactly,
lost
bro.
A mustache hair right there. My fault. But no, man, it doesn't show all of them, but it shows we did silver and 50.
All right, so let's look at from FIBA World Cup. Let's look at 85 on. How many we didn't know?
So we show 86. We won gold. We were the champions. 90. Come on now. Yugoslavia won. We came in third.
What year? 90?
94. That was 90. That was before
Dream Team.
The NBA players could play.
Yep.
94. We won it. I think Shaq was a part of that team. 98. Yugoslavia. We came in third. 02. Aha. We didn't win in 02.
Nothing?
So I think we did bad in 02. That's the 02 team is the team that became this team for the Olympics. You have to remember that.
Right.
02 FIBA World Cup.
So wait, we didn't win the World Cup and we medaled bronze?
US was Group C. They went 3-0 in their group. They beat China, Germany, and Algeria.
Yeah, that was a weak group. Germany was the best team.
Yeah. And we beat Germany by 17. We beat Algeria by 50. And we beat China by 19. Then you get to the bracket play. Oh, my God, these classification games. Jesus, just take me to the playoffs. Here we go. Final round. U.S. lost to Yugoslavia in the quarterfinals.
Wow.
Yeah. The first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, first round.
They then, Yugoslavia beat former Yugoslavia, right? Or Federal Republic known as Yugoslavia, right?
Yeah, it's
now they're like 3 different nations now.
It's 4 different nations now.
You have what I think it's Serbia, Slovenia, Serbia, Montenegro,
Slovenia, Latvia,
right? I think I don't want to butcher for the sake of
sensitivity, right.
Yeah, I don't want to offend anybody, but man, it's funny. Just looking back at it,
bro.
Yeah, I think that's the latest time we didn't do good because then 06 came. 06 we came in third. But I think after that was the year where like everything flipped and then Redeem Team, Kobe,
LeBron. Yep.
And it's been a W ever since. So I think we won it in 50. I think 54 we didn't, 59 we didn't, 63 we didn't. Yeah, 63, they came in 4th place.
Yeah, that's where we were sending
67,
amateurs, bro.
it was amateurs, though. It was amateur ball.
Yep.
So listen, man. As far as pro ballers, Team USA, 2023 is the worst fielded team. They didn't medal.
I have to agree. I have to agree with you, bro.
Unless you compare them to like 02 and 06 or those years where they didn't win it there either.
They didn't win it at all either. But I mean, right. we kind of chalked that up to like coaching, kind of, right? Larry Brown didn't know what he was doing with that talent. I'm sorry.
Right. So I think it has to definitely do with who you select as your coach and
right
how they're able to handle superstars. Right. So
do you think that was the issue with this year's team? Coaching and his handling of
Kerr's the coach, right? Kerr's the coach, right?
Steve Kerr, that was your gripe from I remember, I'll never forget it. I remember when I told you, I was like, yo, the coach is Steve Kerr. You're like, Steve Kerr? Like, hey, the way you said it like, I mean, Steve Kerr ain't bad, but
there's so many other options.
That was the best choice you took?
Yeah, there's so many other options, in my opinion.
I mean, Popovich wasn't doing it. He was all set.
No. We don't even have to go.
Coach K been all set.
Coach K got his medal. He's all set. And he retired anyway. He don't coach.
He retired, period. He's done with coaching.
Yeah. You know? Well, let me see. Let me get a list.
As a matter, here's a good question. Who would have you select if you had that roster? What coach you would have put there?
Okay, and the roster, I'm going to cheat a little bit because I'm using that slideshow we're going to use in a bit.
All right.
So the current roster was Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Anthony Edwards, Michael Bridges, Jaren Jackson Jr., Austin Reeves, Halliburton, Paolo, Bobby Porter. It was a team that was very international. What's the word I want to use? Friendly, like catered to. I feel like it's catered to the international game. There's no like dominating big who's gonna be physically imposing.
And that
all these guys can run.
That bothered me.
That's the problem because that's our game. Granted, it's not our game anymore, but
it's still
that's our game.
Bro.
Right. So in all honesty, with that lineup, you know who I would have chose? And they would have ran up the score? D'Antoni. I would have taken a D'Antoni. Forget these guys playing any type of defense because I did see a Instagram reel where I think it was Shump was talking like, yo, D'Antoni ain't never want us to practice defense. Right. Like one time I said something about practicing defense, I got in trouble. I was like, bruh. But somebody like him, give me a guy like Monty. Why can't Monty be the head coach? Monty Williams.
That's funny because that's who I wanted to be the coach.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Spoelstra.
Monty Williams should have been the coach.
Spoelstra as well. Didn't Spoelstra coach overseas for a little bit?
Spoelstra was there. He was there as an assistant coach. Spoelstra was the video guy at Miami.
Okay, I'm seeing it here. Yeah. Wait, what's this? TUS Hurton. 97 to 08, Miami assistant. He's been there the whole time.
He's been there since the beginning, brother. So
he's got through the 3 rings with the Heat too. So
and he had the Heatles, bro. You telling me he doesn't know how to deal with?
Right, exactly. Give me a guy like Spo.
Jimmy Butler in the gang now.
Yeah, give me Spo. Dude. There's so many. I feel like way more. Give me a guy. Give me Jason Kidd. Kid played in the international.
I was about to say, didn't he play in international hoops?
Kid's a player coach. Everybody's gonna want to play for Kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kid has been in that USA system forever. Give me Jason Kidd instead of Steve Kerr.
I like Jason Kidd, bro.
Give me Nick Nurse. Give me Nick Nurse. There's so many guys. I'm just thinking, not Kerr. Not Kerr. No knock against Kerr either. No knock against Kerr either. Hey, he's done off the back of Mark Jackson is cool. I'm sorry. Should I say that out loud?
No. It wasn't like a complete burial when you said.
I kind of did right there.
Like maybe there, yeah. But no, I mean your initial reaction, it wasn't like, oh man, what? Now get this guy out of here. You were like, Kerr? Really? And I was like,
because I feel like there's so many other options. There's so many other options.
We just named them.
Right.
We just named the options, bro.
Is Luke Walton still coaching in the league right now?
I don't know if he's like a head coach, but I'm sure he's got a gig somewhere.
He's an assistant. He's an assistant for the Cavs.
See? Knew it. I told you. He had a gig somewhere. Let me show the people.
Bro. Go ahead. Wait, hold on.
Right?
Okay, yeah. Show those. And then I thought you were gonna do the roster list, and then
No,
that's the last thing we'll do before we move on, right?
Yeah, because we gotta show them what happened, bro.
Sure. Deutschland. They played well.
They lost to Germany in the semis. Yeah, in the semis they lost to Germany.
Yeah. Yep.
By a 2-point game. Shout out to Germany. They eventually won it all.
Schroeder, man.
Schroeder
was the guy. The guy. He won most outstanding player, didn't he? Of the tournament?
Yes. Yep. Yes, he did. Shout out.
The way he was playing in the championship, he put that team on his back.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, they were balling. Shout out to Deutschland.
Shout out to Germany.
Crazy. Shout out to Canada.
This game actually wanted to be the gold medal game.
Oh my God, this is the gold medal game. We would have streamed it live.
Yeah, but it actually became the bronze medal game. It blew my mind, and as y'all can see, Canada took the dub by 9.
You know what I see when I see this? We gotta stop. I'm gonna sound like a hater, but we gotta stop sending the bums, bro. We gotta start sending the best. All right? Yeah, you see you making that face because I said the bums, right? I said the bums. They're not bums. You know they're not. I'm not.
I know. I didn't call them bums.
They're not bums. I know. I don't really think they're bums. You know, I'm not saying that. But in comparison, I know what you mean, though.
I know what you mean.
We can
you're using barbershop lingo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I know.
These guys. Listen, if anybody's a bum, it's me. All right, I got no professional experience. I'm just talking shit right now.
Word.
If anybody's a bum, it's me. Let's keep that.
No, 3 million. What you're saying is, which will segue perfectly to the next topic.
Yeah,
Redeem Team 2.0, because that's what it's gonna be, bro. Right? You guys didn't medal at all 2023. Next year you're going to Paris. You really think after Noah Lyles' comments you're going to go to Paris and not win that gold medal?
What did Noah Lyles
You don't remember what Noah Lyles said? I don't understand why the NBA champions call themselves world champions.
World champions because you only play in the country. I always thought that too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Sidebars,
like that?
Tangent, always a tangent. Why are you called world champions? Y'all play in the States. Y'all don't.
You know who else said something too?
Who?
Greg Popovich.
About what? Like in a rebuttal?
Thing. He said
it doesn't make any sense.
In like 2010, he was like, I don't know why NBA champions call themselves world champions.
It's NBA. You should just be the NBA champions.
Right.
When you win in the Super Bowl, you are the Super Bowl champions.
The Super Bowl champions.
When you win the pennant in baseball, you are the World Series champions. They call it World Series because that's the name for it, right? That's the name for it. World
Series. That's the name of the series, right?
Correct.
Yep.
When you win in football, baseball, hockey,
NCAA.
You are the national champions.
National champions.
You're the national champions because you are the best team in the nation.
Yep.
When you win in hockey, you are the Stanley Cup champions.
Yep.
You are I could understand if they were like, you're 2023 Larry O'Brien champions, the Phoenix Suns, the blah, 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 whoever. You know what I'm saying? Right. They don't need to say world champions. World champions, since playing 2K and I got older, I'm like, why am I the world champions?
I didn't play everybody in the world.
I'm not playing Japan. I'm not playing overseas in Russia and Australia. Right. We're not playing the world. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe they're thinking big.
I mean, I guess a lot of the narrative that I heard was, oh, well, we got some of the best players all over the world in this game. I was like, no, we don't.
Right.
No, we don't.
No, we do not.
No, we don't have all the best players in the world in the game. No. Yes, we have some very talented overseas players like Giannis, my man Pascal Siakam,
Luka,
Jokic, all the Canadians that are coming through, killing it now. Yeah, I get it, but we don't. You can't sit there and say we got the best.
No, so let's just go wrestling terms, right? Let's go wrestling terms. You are never called a world champion until the title is defended overseas. Right. Until you go across the ponds, and defend the belts in that nation or that nature. That's when they call it a world championship. Like the WWF called it a world championship because they would do shows overseas and have the title defended. So you can call it a world championship. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Right. These guys are only playing in the States. I understand because NCAA calls themselves national champions. You can't call yourself,
but you can call yourself the NBA champions.
Absolutely, the Larry O'Brien champions, the NBA champions. It makes sense. That makes total sense. I get that. But yeah, back to USA. Back to USA.
The reason I brought up Noah Lyles, my bad. We went off in a tangent, but I mean,
let me stop.
We're gonna go to Redeem Team 2.0. Who's this? Is this your boy Abby Throw?
Yeah, shout out to my guy Tom. Spanish way to say have a straw. Abby Throw.
Tom Abby Throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna read what it shows real quick here. It says Team USA is going to be just fine. That wasn't our B team or our C team or even our D team. I constructed 4 full rosters better than this one. That's how good American basketball is. See y'all in Paris. Now, this guy has a valid point. Valid point. We came in 4th place with a team that had these 3 guys in the front non-existent. Right? Wait, who's in the middle here? Is this supposed to be Edwards in the middle?
Yeah, that's my man, Ant-Man.
Oh, it's just so edited. I can't even tell sometimes. Some of these shots be so edited. So these 3 were not playing. Arguably the 3 best players in the world. Right? Arguably.
For the past decade.
For the past
Make sure you say that.
Right.
Make sure you say that.
Granted, these 2 are in their actually all 3 of them are in their mid-30s.
Yeah, they're all in the mid-30s. Yep.
Curry's the youngest, probably like 34, 35.
34, 33 around there.
LeBron about 38, 39, same age. KD's probably
I think it's like 35,
36. Maybe 36. Which is crazy. Because I mean KD's been playing for damn near 15 years.
Yep.
Over 15 years.
LeBron's on 20 or 21.
Bron is going to be in his 21st year, 23, 24.
Yep.
Actually, no, 20th season.
20, because he came in 03.
03, 04 is when he came. Yep. So it's going to be his 20th
season. Wow.
Ridiculous. All right, so let's go through these teams, bro. So these next few slides. Shout out Clutch Points for posting this on Instagram. We'll give them their shout out too.
Yes, sir.
So Team A, it shows you starters and bench. We'll skim through this quick because it's going to have the whole list underneath. I mean, on the last slide. So I want to go there. So I mean, you got Steph, Lillard, Bron, Embiid, and KD. DSP.
Yes.
If we put this team on the floor in Paris,
we're not everybody by 30.
We're not losing until 2032. Okay.
Yo, like come on, Lillard and Steph.
Lillard and Steph. You can have Steph be the 2.
That's literally you can have them alternate. 2. Hey, you want to play point guard this play? Go right ahead.
Run it. That's what I'm saying. These 2 can alternate.
And then you look at the front court, and
these 2 can alternate.
LeBron and KD.
But wait, I don't think Embiid is American though. I don't think he's American.
I know he's from Cameroon. I know his people are from Cameroon. I don't know if he was born here.
Let's see. I don't think he's
eligible.
I don't think he could play for his nationality is Cameroonian, French, and American, it says. Has he ever played World Cup basketball?
Was he born in the United States?
Born in Yaoundé, Cameroon.
Yeah, I don't think he qualifies.
Yeah, I don't think he can qualify as an American.
Matter of fact,
he's ever played.
Matter of fact, can you Google one thing? Where was Paolo Banchero born?
I think he was born overseas as well. I think he was born in France. I believe so. No, born in Seattle, Washington.
See, he was born in the States.
But he does have Italian nationality as well.
Yes.
Because I think his parents is...
I think his dad...
Wait. It's Banchero, by the way.
Oh, it's Banchero. Like Italian.
Paolo Neapolitan James Banchero.
Yeah, no, he's super Italian.
We've been saying this man's name wrong the whole time.
I was saying it like he was Portuguese.
Banchero. Okay, check it out. National team career. Embiid is eligible to compete for the Cameroonian national basketball team.
Yes.
In 2017, Embiid was named to the preliminary team to compete in the FIBA Afrobasket with the group qualifier taking place in March during the NBA regular season. Fellow Cameroonian NBA player, born NBA player Luke Mbamute has voiced his opinion on Embiid representing his country. It'd be great for our team, our country, and Joel. He didn't compete at Afrobasket. It's happening during the season. Of course he didn't. Embiid was granted In July 2022, Embiid was granted citizenship by France as a foreigner whose naturalization is of exceptional interest. Later in September, he also became a U.S. citizen. So he's a U.S. citizen.
Oh, so he does qualify.
He can play for you at Team USA.
He does qualify. He can
play in USA. He could play for Cameroon, and he can play for France. Can I get dual citizenship? Oh, I don't got nothing to offer. Oh, my bad. I can't do nothing for your country. My fault. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. All right, let's move on. Well, I'm gonna skip through the bench. I'm just gonna go to the starters. But this bench is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. This bench is crazy.
That bench is nuts, bro.
That bench is wild.
And Jimmy Butler with Ja Morant and AD off the bench is crazy.
Sir. You say all that. I look at Draymond, Bam, and Butler. I'm not rocking with that. I'm not rocking with them three on the floor at the same time. That's crazy. Bunch of bullies.
Facts.
Okay, so Team B, another good one.
Yeah.
Kyrie, Spider, PG. That's Brooke.
That's Brooke.
Brooke and Kawhi. I mean, another W
team.
squad.
Not a bad team.
I think this team actually fits internationally better.
Yes.
Than said A team.
Team A. Team A is just high-powered offense.
Team A is domination. We're going to dominate the entire one. Team B is going to have some tough games as starters.
Yes.
Okay? They're a little undersized. Yes. So don't if they got 2 6'10" guys, 2 big foreigners, might have a little trouble. But Brooke has now become the international big man. Steps out, screen and rolls, shooting the ball,
protects the rim, rebounds.
I think if he is not on the Team USA for Paris, I think it's a big mistake. Mistake. I think Brooke is the prototype American international center, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
And here's the Team B bench real quick. You got Harden, Aaron Gordon, Zion, Trae Young.
Not bad. De'Aaron Fox.
Bench.
Wait, is
Jaylen Brown?
Is that the other Lopez brother?
This is where?
To the right of Jaylen Brown.
No. That's Aaron Gordon.
Oh, that's Aaron. Okay.
That's Aaron Gordon with his braids out. And this is Drew, right?
Yeah, Drew Holiday.
I don't know about that bench. Okay,
yeah,
Team C.
Shaky.
Speaking of shaky, Team C. Too many guards.
4
guards in the center.
Not enough defenders, bro.
Yeah. Although I believe LaMelo would be also good on
international. Yes.
Internationally, yeah. I think he'd be good as well.
He has a high clip. And he plays with a lot of razzle-dazzle. They'll love that over there.
My problem is this team can't defend.
No, the only defender out there is Jared Allen.
Yeah. DeMar's all right, but this team can't defend. Bench.
And you got to remember, DeMar isn't great off the pick and roll. Yeah, this team is small.
This bench, nah.
This team is no different
Marcus
than the
Smart
23 team.
If you take Marcus Smart and you take away like Levine, but then you're giving away size, or you take away LaMelo, Team C,
size, bro. It's a small team.
Yeah.
Because I think they got Evan Mobley there.
Team D, sir.
Team D. Team C and Team D is the 2023 FIBA team. I don't care what no one says.
Okay, because hold on. Julius Randle, CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton. Is this Van Vliet?
That's my man Van Vliet. Yeah.
And this is come on.
Crowder?
No.
That's not Jay Crowder?
No, this isn't Wiseman.
Oh, that is Wiseman.
James Wiseman, right? Yep.
That is Wiseman. My bad.
And this bench ain't it.
No,
sir.
No, that's not.
No, sir. Is this Mike Conley?
The only person I see there that could probably eat is Michael Porter.
Yeah.
Because
let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay. Yeah, this lineup, I'm looking at C and D immediately. I'm like, no. Okay, let's talk Team A, bro. Team A.
Team A is sheer dominance, like you said, yo.
Team
That's
A is
1992 Dream Team, bro.
Is my ideal team I would love to field for international play. If all these countries are going to come out here and just straight up put out their absolute best, we should be doing the same as long as everybody's healthy.
Exactly.
As long as everybody's healthy, I don't mind any of these teams.
And Bravo, you know, once they see them USA jerseys, they're gonna go even harder, bro.
Right. Now, you know what I would do? One thing I would do, I would take Embiid away and give me Brook Lopez.
Yes.
Only because of Embiid's health. Or I'd take away Bam Adebayo and give me Brook Lopez. Or AD and give me Brook Lopez. One of those bigs got to go and give me Brook Lopez. I would love Brook Lopez to play international ball out there
because he's got the clip from beyond the arc, and like we said, defends. He'll protect the rim
protector.
I mean, that's what he gets paid to do.
Correct.
So why not do it for the country?
Bam, I'd love to keep because he's high energy big man.
Yes.
This is why I would either do AD or Embiid because
you want
injuries. One, because of injuries. I don't want to deal with you having an injury in this 3-week span. We're playing a lot of hoops.
Yep.
Your foot Embiid and your entire body
AD. Right.
I can't rely on that. Give me Brook instead of one of them because if one of them go down, I'm good. I still got Brook.
You still got Brook.
You know what I'm saying? I still got Brook. I still got Bam. Draymond, I'm for sure taking Draymond because Draymond is just going to annoy whoever is the best guy in the front court for the other team.
And he'll see things that other people don't.
I'm telling you, it's not fair. Steph, Dame, Bron, KD.
That's Team A I like. That's a dream team. Literally.
You could put Walker Kessler on Team A starting, and he'll probably still get 15.
Right. Right. Because they'll be so worried about the other dudes.
Right. So I think Team A is just unfair. What are your thoughts on B? I know
Team B, I don't have a problem with Team B. I like the starters. There are some guys I probably would like take out. Like between De'Aaron Fox and Trae Young, if I would have to keep one, I'm keeping De'Aaron Fox. Trae Young doesn't play much defense.
I'm getting rid of Harden.
You know what I mean? Oh, I was definitely getting rid of Harden.
Yeah. Put Marcus Smart there from Team C.
You know what I mean? I'm definitely getting rid of James Harden. And it's not like I don't like Harden. It's just right now, his mindset. I don't even think he's thinking about hoops right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm cool. Nope. I mean, this Harden I got now, I'm good.
He's in shape and all that. That's great. But
why is that even news? Why is that news?
Need some guys that are going to be locked in and understand the assignment, bro. Not someone that's going to be worried about, where's the strip club after this joint?
But hold on. Let me put this away real quick. Why is that news that he's in shape? Why does that have to be news? At this stage in the game. Correct. Right. In this stage in the career, why are we talking about, Harden's in great shape? Why do we have to worry about that by now? Do we ever go, oh man, Kobe's in great shape, Jordan's in great shape, LeBron's in great shape? You never hear that?
Nope.
You never hear that. But when we talk about Harden, Harden's in good shape. Why? Because he's out there looking like me in some clips. Like why is it? Come on. If we're talking about the shape he's in at this stage, look, Harden's been in the league over 10 years. We should not be talking about what kind of shape he's in.
Yep.
Unless he was like Joe Johnson age and he's in amazing shape. You know what I'm saying? That's what we should be talking about, his shape. Not a guy who's a perennial all-star. Right. Not no guy who's a perennial all-star, the top player for his team.
Right.
Let me stop. Let me stop with Harden before I get triggered.
But no, Team B, like I said, I'll probably get rid of Trae Young, get rid of James Harden. I'd keep the rest of the guys.
You keep Zion.
I'd keep Zion because I want him to really see, because he'd be that young guy that they always have there.
Yeah, Christian Laettner.
Like Christian Laettner.
Yeah. Is that what Walker Kessler was supposed to be? Because I don't know why he was on that team.
Look, man,
I have no idea why he was on that team.
On that 2023 FIBA team where I'm like, what are they doing here? Cam Johnson.
Yep.
Walker Kessler.
Yeah.
I was like, there weren't two. I understand Cade Cunningham declined.
So what?
They wanted him.
So what? There's so many other people.
New coach, new teammates.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lock in with my team. I can't do this FIBA thing right now.
Like, if you put it, Walker Kessler's the big. He's another big, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Evan Mobley.
Right.
Okay. Kevon Looney, who just had a hell of a offseason, who just had a hell of a playoff series.
Who just had a hell of a playoff run. I didn't get the Walker Kessler pickup. I didn't get the Cam Johnson pickup.
Is it was like hey, I'll play?
Was disappointed in I was extremely disappointed in Brandon Ingram because I was really looking forward to him going off. He didn't do a damn thing.
Listen. I'm all set with Brandon Ingram. I've been all set with Brandon Ingram.
Jaren
Injury
Jackson
prone.
Jr.
I'm cool. 2 rebounds the entire series.
2.9 rebounds a game, and you were the defensive player of the game? I mean, defensive player of the year last year?
Nah, gang. Nope.
What?
Not with it.
What's going on?
Yeah, not with it.
What are y'all doing?
There's guys on Team D I can replace. I can replace with the FIBA team easily. Kevon Looney should have been on that FIBA team.
Yes.
We would have controlled the glass.
Yes.
Kevon Looney. I think that's the problem. Sometimes when they're picking these teams,
I don't think about that, bro.
I don't think they're picking for the whole.
They're not, bro.
Because I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at the starting 5 of the FIBA team, and it's like, why?
They're so small, bro.
It's a 3-guard offense. Brunson, Hart, Edwards. It's a 3-guard offense. You know what's
crazy? The point guard was getting killed against the teams that had the bigger guard. And Jalen Brunson's my guy.
That's why you need a LaMelo Ball. That's why you need a Ja Morant.
Yes.
People forget Devin Booker was playing point guard in Kentucky. People forget that. At
this point, well, you got to remember, Kentucky's a system. It's totally different.
Well, yeah. He was playing, but I'm just saying because he's 6'4". I mean, you need those bigger guards.
Right. He has the height to, probably guard a bigger guard because that's how they got – that's how the 2 losses – well, 3 losses that Team USA suffered was because they attacked Jalen Brunson because he was short, and they attacked Austin Reeves. And, of course, we weren't rebounding.
Right.
We were
when
not.
There's guys
rebounding.
all over this list, like a Desmond Bane, a Marcus Smart. Like, those teams need those guys. A Draymond, a Marcus, a Kevon. You know what I'm saying? Guys who are just going to get in there and be nasty. I don't see any guy like that on the FIBA team.
I don't either, brother.
In this list here, there's not a single guy who's just, he likes to get dirty. He likes to throw himself on the floor and go for loose balls. I don't see nothing like pause. Jesus Christ, that was crazy. Moving on. I'm done. We can go to the next topic. I'm done. Team D, trash. FIBA team, trash. After I just said what I just said, I'm all set. That was crazy. Wow. That was bananas. That was bananas. I did not. Wow.
As you may know,
the FIBA team for that.
There's talk that Redeem Team 2.0 may be coming, right? We're talking LeBron James. We're talking Steph. Like, guys, do you have that tab up there or no?
Which one?
Of guys talking about how they want to join? Probably not, right?
No,
all right. Well, you guys can look it up, Google it. You probably seen the news already. I know we posted it.
I've seen it on Instagram. So
on the IG page, LeBron, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, KD. It looks like they're about to bring the heavyweights. And it's going to be Redeem Team 2.0. Some of y'all don't know what Redeem Team is. I don't know. Maybe you lived up.
If y'all don't know what Redeem Team is, go to Netflix.
Go to Netflix and type in Redeem Team.
That's it.
Awesome documentary.
It'll explain it the best. My favorite part.
Stories. I can't really sit here and explain it right now.
I'll only say one thing. Favorite part is the Kobe Bryant birthday.
The Kobe what?
Kobe's birthday. When they got him a little cupcake.
Yep. Yeah. Hilarious.
He was all set. That was it.
He was all set.
He was smiling, but he was like, "Bro, I don't even want this, bro."
Yeah, exactly. Because he was locked in. Kobe was like that, man. That's why I'm like, yo, when people be like, yeah, Mamba mentality, I was like, don't do that.
Right. I seen some clip. They were like, he had it. Yeah. He had Mamba mentality.
Yeah. He was like, you can't say that. You're not him. You can't say that.
You're not that guy.
I agree with you because a lot of people just be throwing that around because it sounds cool or they want to portray that type of work ethic, but you not like that.
You got that Mamba mentality when really you got that Medvedenko mentality. That Mim mentality. You remember Chris Mim? That Mim mentality.
I remember Chris Mim. That smush mentality.
That hold on. That Hill mentality. That Jordan Hill mentality. That That Brian Cook mentality.
Don't do Brian Cook.
I'm just trying to name off Matt Bummy Lakers.
Don't do Brian Cook like that. Brian
That
Cook,
Andrew Bynum mentality.
But no, I mean, I'm excited to see who they're going to actually have on this team.
Well, in about 12 months from now, we'll be seeing what they're talking about in Paris.
We'll be discussing it here.
Yeah, because Olympics is 2 weeks long.
Yeah,
so
it's not. Yeah, it's quick.
Either we're going to catch it in the middle, and then we'll talk about the recap.
Right.
Or we're going to talk about it before it starts, and then we'll talk about it after it ends.
At the end, right.
I can't wait to see how that plays out.
That's a fact. I can't wait for that. But bravo. Let's get to that next topic.
We were long. We were long on that one.
Well, I mean, it was a great convo.
That's going to be the majority of the show, I feel like, anyway. So
yeah. So I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, we still got another large segment after this one because it's going to segue into the next segment. But this game right here, man. If this game would have happened, they would have shut Rucker Park down.
Well,
Rucker Park would have been packed, number one.
Rucker Park was shut down that day.
Yeah, it was. There was a blackout in New York City, which prevented anything from happening.
But it wasn't. But see, that's the thing. It wasn't just the city.
Yeah,
it was the whole Northeast. We were all white for several days.
Yep, I remember that.
Grid went out, and somebody. I don't know if you ever did. I'm sorry, another tangent. But
it's all good.
But I'm fascinated by things like this, things in history. Keep that game up. You can keep the game up. Keep the game up. So that blackout game, right? The day that was supposed to happen, it was summer. Yep. I remember the blackout vividly.
Yep.
Because I was in the crib. I was in the parents' crib downstairs watching a movie, and I fell asleep watching the movie, and I woke up and it was completely black, and I was sweating. Yeah. I was like, "Yo, am I okay?"
Right.
I got up, and it was like 7:00 at night. I was like, "Why is it so dark?" I go try to flick the light. Oh, we got a blackout. Looked outside the house. Every house is black.
Yep.
Every house is black. Neighbors outside. Yo, what happened? Not sure. But everything went black. 03? 03, we ain't had these.
Right.
03, we ain't had these.
Like that, right?
03s, I had a Nokia, Motorola's.
Right.
We couldn't just be like, the internet said this happened. Right. The green screen and LED lights and the little LCD light. That's it.
Yep.
So this game, I could not imagine Rucker Park, New York City. Okay, remember what happened with Kai Cenat recently? How he caused the riot?
Yes.
Unintentionally. This probably would have unintentionally caused a riot.
Shaq
would have ripped the backboard down.
That's for people trying to get in the game, bro.
The fence would have broke. A fence would have broke. The guy hanging off the fence would have broke.
Yes.
Bro. Jay-Z's team. Prime Telfair.
Telfair coming out of high school.
Bron.
He's going to college.
Bron's about to get drafted.
Jamal Crawford's on the Knicks.
Bron probably did get drafted already.
I think because it was summertime. And they got drafted already. They already got drafted.
Yep.
Him and Melo got drafted.
Hold on, let me see. 2003 NY blackout. I want to get the exact date.
Like the date, right?
August 14th, 2003.
Yeah, they got drafted.
Northeast blackout. Bro, it went up to Canada. I remember reading about this.
Yep.
It took out all of Ontario from Ohio on. It knocked out a grid. It knocked out an entire grid, which affected all of us in the Northeast.
Yep.
But it was preventable.
That's
there was
crazy.
some wire that was being leaned on by like foliage, and it was giving a trouble code, and they were ignoring the trouble code. It's something wild like that.
That's crazy.
But then the foliage kept growing, and it affected that wiring, which then set off a chain of events.
Right.
Everything, the whole grid just went.
Final destination.
I was like, that's what happened? Somebody wasn't paying attention? I bet a computer has that job now. I'm sure a computer has that job now.
Yep, that's it.
But 20 years ago, that's what happened. So anyway, this game, Hova's team, bro. Odom was super over.
Odom was in his prime.
Odom was that guy at the Rucker.
Yep.
What was his nickname? I forgot. He had a nickname. I can't remember now.
I can't remember his Lucky Lefty.
I can't remember what his nickname was. But you got LeBron, Prime, Telfair, Crawford, and Odom, and super prime, super dominant Shaq. Going up against Fat Joe's team, which was AI and Marbury, bro.
The best point guard out of New York City. I'll say
Melo, fresh off a chip.
Yep. Just got drafted.
J.O.
O'Neal,
Prime J.O. Prime J.O. Prime Yao. Bro, these are the games. These are the kind of games you play in 2K in blacktop mode.
Right.
I'm telling you, we're gonna have to do that for Hoop Haven Gaming. We're gonna have to play the blackout game or something.
These same squads, we gotta do it, yo.
I don't know how we're gonna get Telfair.
I don't know if we can find Telfair.
Everybody else is cool. We're gonna find them on some team.
Right. I don't know if
unless we play a really old 2K. I don't know.
We might have to do something, man. Shout out to Sebastian Telfair, Lincoln High School.
Yo, Telfair was my guy.
Marbury, Lincoln High School. I mean, I would have loved to see this game, and it was only one game. If I had to guess who was going to win,
who would have won?
I would have went with Jay's team.
Yeah,
I would have went with Jay's team.
I think
Jay's team is a lot bigger.
Jay's team's a lot bigger, but this is now Rucker. Relaxed rules.
Right.
Relaxed rules.
Marbury
and Iverson pressure. Is all I see.
It's Marbury an open
and Iverson. Yeah.
Yep.
I see Marbury and Iverson up and down this floor. I feel like Shaq would be dominant in spurts.
Yes.
It would be going so fast.
Yao too.
Right. I feel like Yao would probably be the least impressive.
Right.
He'd get a couple boards, a couple blocks, a couple layups,
and he's dunks.
Fine. Shaq would get some back down moments. You know what I'm saying? And in his prime, of course, but he's going against Yao. The only guy who's taller. I'm not going to use that word. I was about to use the L word, but pause.
Yeah, taller. We'll go with taller.
Yeah, 7'5", right, for Yao. I see Marbury. I see AI. I don't see them losing, bro.
No, I feel you, and I mean, look, it's New York City. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Steph gonna come out.
You think Marbury's gonna let his little cousin Telfair get shine on him?
The reason why I say Jay's team got it, all five of them could run.
Yes, all five of them, in all craziness, can handle the rock as well. Yeah, all five of them. You don't want Shaq doing it, but he can. He can. Yeah. The other five can run the point. The other four can run the point.
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm like, there's a lot of skill on Jay-Z's team.
I see it.
I don't want to sleep on Melo coming off that chip, not sleeping on prime Jermaine O'Neal. I know those four, AI, Steph, Melo, and Jermaine, they're running.
Yeah.
Yao is not running.
No. Yao's gonna.
Yep.
This is Yao.
Get the board, outlet. That's it.
Hand on hips.
And cheer his guys off from the other side of the court.
Nah, man. I wish this game happened, bro.
Me too.
This game would have been heat. They would have been talking about it to this day. The footage, it would have been an and one footage somehow. It would have been there somewhere.
It would have definitely been and one. Marbury, Telfair there. Yes, come on now. Come on now. Sure. But yeah, man. Ooh, that was a good topic, but this will segue straight to the next topic. Do you have? Oh yes. Oh my God, this guy.
I have it up, right? This is what you're talking about, right?
New York versus New York.
You're gonna have to explain this to me because I don't know.
Right?
I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this.
Let me break it down to you. New York is basically a Nike basketball platform where they have the high school kids from the different parks in New York City represent those parks and go head to head.
Oh, that's dope.
That's fire.
So there's like a Dykeman team. There's like a Rucker team.
There's a Rucker team. There's a Dykeman team. There's a
and they travel and they travel.
They go to different parks and play each other.
That's hard.
Fire.
Summer League, right? That's fire.
This is what they took from and one Nike.
Yeah.
Because remember, one always had that street ball element. That's why they were able to sell the shoes the way they did. That's why they were able to sell merch the way they did.
Yeah.
because they were tapped in with the streets. Nike said, "Oh, all right, let me show you how to do this, son."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. As you can see,
they dressed the court up and everything too, huh?
Dude, it's
Nike don't play no games.
I remember I found out about it this year. I'm kind of upset that I just found out about it this year, but I'm cool with that because I'm all over it next year. I'm not playing.
Right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? But yes, they had the ladies out there. You know what I mean?
Do they bring those courts out? Do they just dress the courts? Like the hoops. They bring that hoop out. That's a Nike hoop.
That's a Nike hoop. You know Nike brought it out. They probably brought the decals out and all that. It's a Nike, it's a Nike tourney. It's a Nike league. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
It's a fire idea. I thought it was great
idea.
They got the high school. See, Girls versus Uptown, Lincoln Park versus Finals. It's fire, bro.
That's dope.
Versus Rucker. You know what I mean? And they got the top kids in New York City representing the different parks that they represent.
And you know what this does? You know what all this does? More content, more extra eyes on your talent. And I'm talking about for the players, not for Nike. Nike's got enough content they need. But if anything, this is like another AAU tournament with a huge spotlight.
With the huge spotlight, and it's in the city of New York.
Are you noticing something?
What's up?
Real quick. Let's go big real quick. College players aren't considered amateurs anymore, are they?
Could they be considered
name, image, and likeness?
Getting paid, or they can get paid?
If they're paid, they're no longer amateurs, right? They're now professionals.
Well, actually, they're not getting paid for what they're doing.
Yeah, they're getting paid for their name, image, and likeness. They're not getting paid.
So they're still technically amateurs.
Play the game of football. You're correct. Yep. You're correct. But college athletes, you can't. They're not. Okay, so this is where I'm asking. In its purest form, who is probably the highest amateur now? Not at the college game has changed.
The highest level of amateur. You want to know what
amateur sports? Probably high school, right? Would you say high school?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm not talking like semi-pro because they call it semi-pro. Semi-pro, you pay to play.
Right.
So I don't call that. Yeah.
Highest level of amateur is college. No, college is it's so.
I feel like it's different now. It's different now. Guys are getting money, even though it's NIL. Guys are getting money.
High school.
Nike's got their footprint all in the high school game. The EYBL is theirs, aren't theirs?
Especially in New York.
The EYBL is theirs, isn't it?
Yes, that's Nike.
It's Nike's AAU tournaments.
Yeah.
How many AAU tournaments have they sponsored more likely than the EYBL? Right.
Tons of them.
So I'm just looking at them. They're grabbing these kids as early as possible.
Oh yeah, trust me. The next thing I'm going to talk about, you're going to see.
Is that what we're segueing to? Because I was just thinking about these leagues that also use high school players, kind of like a G League Ignite team for the G League or that overtime elite league.
Before we get to that,
okay.
Discuss. Can you Google for me, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you probably have it up. The World Basketball Classics?
The Summer Classic from Slam?
Yeah. No, not Slam.
The
Nike's
World
Basketball Festival or something like that. It just happened.
They have a World Basketball Festival?
Bro, they had hardwood floors outdoors.
Nike World Basketball Festival? That one?
Yep.
Everything's in black and white. I don't want to say. He said hardwood floors outside.
Outdoors. When I saw that, I'm like, I'm there next year. I'm not playing.
Oh, that was last year. Last week it happened.
Yeah, it just happened.
I'm trying.
It just happened. And I believe that was also a Nike event.
I think that's where they finished the NY versus NY tournament.
It was an all-star showcase game.
Yeah. They played on hardwood floors to finish it.
Bro, you don't see the footage?
I don't see footage. I'm on
do this. I'll do you one better. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
I got it.
Go to NBA.
Video unavailable.
Go. It's not there on the NBA.
It was a stream. I guess it was a live stream.
It's not on the NBA.
It says NBA YouTube. NBA YouTube. That's what it shows me. But it says video unavailable. This video is private. They privated the video. Look, I'll show you.
That's gangster. Look, yeah.
I went from here. Right from Nike.
Yeah, you probably could.
See, I can't.
Matter of fact, go to YouTube. Shout out to my guy NJ Hoop Recruit. Type in NJ Hoop Recruit, no spaces. Don't put any spaces between NJ Hoop and Recruit. I'm sure he got the footage up there. And because I want you and the viewers to see, just in case they didn't see it, the outdoors hardwood court.
Yeah, I was trying to find a good picture. I didn't see it. There you goes. World B-Ball Fest chip. Travis Scott, KD, John Morant.
That's the celebration. I think that's the performance. Before that, there's the actual game. He got the game there.
No. Game's here.
Okay.
Game's here.
But you see, that's outdoors.
That's crazy.
They're outdoors, bro. At the Lincoln Center in Manhattan.
That's cool, man.
They had a team from the East, West, and the South. I'm not sure if they had a North team.
That's big for these kids.
Yeah, there goes Dylan Harper, the number 2 player in the nation.
Yeah.
They had Boogie Fland out there from White Plains. They had Ian Jackson from the Bronx, who's going to North Carolina. You know what I mean? So a lot of these guys,
dude, yeah.
They had an all-star game, and it was fire, bro. I mean, of course, the celebrities were out. Kevin Durant was there. John Morant was there. Travis Scott was there. It was a big, big deal for Nike.
Yeah.
I mean, Scottie Pippen was outside.
Nah, they brought. Oh, there you go. I see him.
They brought.
Hold on now.
They brought Scottie outside.
Is that his new Larsa?
I don't know. I don't know.
When he get on, Leo, ask for a white girl.
No, I don't prod, brother. You know me. But no, it was a good crowd. I'm like, yo, next year I'm out there. I'm not playing. But yeah, it was a good game.
You had to pay a ticket to come see this, right? You had to pay a ticket for this.
Oh, absolutely. You paying a ticket
get
for that
out. That floor's crazy. It got the big swoosh on the floor. It does. That's crazy.
Bro, Angie Martinez was out there.
That's fire.
Jason Kidd. You know, all the Nike athletes pretty much were out there. You know,
I'm sure they were slate.
So he's going to be there.
Was that Rakim?
Who?
Who's
on the left? That definitely does look like Rakim.
Looks like Rakim, right?
That definitely does look like Rakim.
It's the only reason why I stopped.
That definitely does look like Rakim.
In a pair of high top black and white Air Forces, all black velour Nike suit, and a Nike.
That might be him, bro.
Yankee fitted.
That might be him, bro.
That's why I said, is that Rakim? That caught my attention.
That might be Rakim, but I mean, it was a good game too. All the games they played, East versus West was a good game, but East versus South, which was the chip, was the best game, hands down.
This is not D-Book? Is this not D-Book?
Yeah, D-Book was there. He's there. I told you the stars were out. I thought it was sitting next to D-Book is KD.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Oh, I see him. I see Easy Money.
Sabrina Ionescu was there. All of them was there, bro.
Yeah, Nike flew everybody out. Nike flew them out.
They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. And it was a great showcase of basketball. You know how hyped these high school kids were to probably see like Devin Booker, John Morant, Kevin Durant coming to watch them play.
Yeah, you know how hyped they kids get when they see their favorite players coming out to watch them. You know how they get.
Yeah, bro.
To show out.
Heck yeah. Some of these guys have already committed to the colleges they're going to go to and all that.
Pass the rock. It's too much dribbling, bro.
That's my man Jalil Bethea. He just committed to Miami. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Out of Philly. So, I mean, no, I just wanted to show y'all that, man. It was fire.
That's cool.
I'm definitely there the next summer. The next thing I wanted you to show was the Slam event at Rucker Park.
Hold on.
The Slam Summer Classic.
Yeah.
Where they had the top, I think they had at least 14. Yeah, because I think each team had about 8 guys. 16 of the top kids, top high school kids come to
high school in the country. Oh, well, it's a video.
Yep.
I'll let the video run.
Yeah, let the video run.
Flag.
After that, Cooper Flag was going crazy that game.
Where was Cooper Flag at that tournament? That other one? Probably just too busy doing this.
He was invited because I don't think he's a Nike athlete.
Ah, okay.
He may have a deal already. I don't know.
Probably Adidas or something. Who knows? Adidas is another. Adidas is another company that is big on the amateur ball players.
There goes my guy Ian Jackson, UNC commit.
They're big on the AAU.
Oh yeah. Under Armour too.
They try to get them kids in that early.
Spicy salute to him. We had the pleasure of interviewing him on the radio show. Shout out to him. But yeah, I mean, this event was fire. I was actually there.
Oh, you were there for this?
I was there, but I couldn't get into the bar. So you know what I did? I went to the fence, baby. I took it back to the hood. I was watching the game. Yo, it wasn't just me. It was mad people at the fence.
Was the fence see-through? You could see it was like a chain link gate back here?
It was like bars.
Oh, okay.
It was bars. You can see it right there.
Yeah.
There's a section, though, that they probably don't show with the camera where you were able to see directly. Oh, yeah, you can. You see where the slam banner was?
Yeah.
Under that slam banner, there's mad people behind there.
Get this out of here. Oh, I see.
See that?
Yeah.
We were all there watching. We were all there watching.
It was that packed, huh?
Bro, it was packed.
That's crazy.
To see these kids rock out, and they did not disappoint. They put on a show.
This is the same floor that the NY versus NY thing was at, too.
Oh, NY was everywhere. They were all over New York City.
I'm just seeing the same floor. It's the same floor.
Except this is
Gatorade right now instead of the Nike
stuff. The one
stuff.
we saw was probably at Rucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, like I said, these were the top high school. Like, I think they were all at least top 10, top 15.
That's dope.
Ian Jackson was the MVP. He dropped like 45.
So you're seeing the future. You're literally seeing the future.
Pretty much.
Of the game.
This is the future. Yep. These guys are all graduating 2024, 2025. Yeah. You're going to see them either overtime elite, which we'll be getting into shortly. Wait for that. Or you're going to see him in the NCAA ranks. There goes Dylan Harper. He's going to go to Rutgers with Ace Bailey. That's going to be crazy.
Really? Rutgers is going to be all right this year coming up, huh?
Oh, yeah. Rutgers is going to be all right. Not this year, but
Hey.
Peep that. That was my guy, Ian Jackson.
Big man got to get out the way, though. He put a hand up. Like flag was about to fall right in there.
But yeah, that's
these kids, I feel like they're playing more like an all-star game.
They also had a girls' game. Shaq's daughter was there.
Whose daughter?
Shaq's daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was there. Oh, wow. Shawnee was there at the game. I got to see her. You know what I mean? I was like, she's mad tiny, bro.
Shawnee O'Neal is, I don't know her last name's O'Neal anymore. But she's tiny.
She is tiny. Little baddie still. But she is tiny, bro.
Wow, she's always been a little woman.
Yeah, she was tiny. I didn't realize how tiny she was. But yeah, man, the girls did their thing too. It was just an all-in-all great event. Shout out to Slam. They did their thing.
Hey, now.
Dope event.
Hey, yeah, this looks, what I was looking at in the other one looked more like super competitive. What I'm seeing here, these guys look like they're just having an all-star game.
It was an all-star game. This right here was an all-star
doing a little showcase. Yeah, doing a little showcase.
Yeah, it was an all-star game. They put on a show for the people at Rucker Park. Top guys cool. About to beat the top guys in high school this year. Came through the Rucker during the summer and put on a show. That's what they pretty much did.
I'm sure they turned up, just like any all-star game, I'm sure they turned up towards the end of the game.
Towards the end, because it was an overtime game. Cooper Flag hit the game-tying three-point shot to put them in the overtime. And then the other squad, the orange squad, just packed it up. Ian Jackson went crazy. I mean, it's his city. He was the New York City kid out there, so it was only right he dropped 45 and be the game MVP. So complete vibe. Once again, shout out to Slam on that. Bravo, can you do me a favor? Can you go to our YouTube channel? And as you do that, I'm going to tell our good folks, please be sure to subscribe to Hoop Haven. Click the link in the bio. Click the link in the bio. Click the notification bell. Select all so you can get every single notification. Can you go to the video as when we pulled up to Ferris?
Come on now.
Chill. See, this is why he's the greatest co-host in the world.
Come on, sir.
You know what I mean? Because he be on, right? Play the video.
You need volume for this?
No volume. Sure. Of course,
good word, sir.
This is when I pulled up to Ferris World Ball. Shout out to everyone over at Ferris. Shout out to the MC Kessie. Shout out to the lead photographer Chi, and shout out to Sideline Media, the head media guy for Ferris World Ball. But they have a spectacular tournament over in White Plains, street basketball tournament that I believe goes on for about 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
We're
gonna get you a gimbal, Dale.
Oh nah, bro. You want to know why it was bad like that? I got there late and the park was packed.
Yeah.
So I'm
you're over here trying to hold it over people's heads.
I'm holding it over my head, bro.
Yeah.
And I still got the shots. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, facts.
I still got the shots, bro. But I mean, as you can see, it was a zoo, and this was just a playoff.
Hopefully next finals. Next year you get media pass.
I'm gonna get there early. I'm gonna get a media pass. You know what I'm saying? I was depending on other people to get there. It's not gonna be the case next year, so it's gonna be a vibe, man. I just wanted people to know about Ferris World Ball, man. If you're a guy that's a hooper and you're looking for some really good competition, street ball competition, get over to Ferris World Ball, man. They doing their thing over there at White Plains. The park is beautiful, as y'all can see. It's a zoo out there, though. It turns into the trenches. They have their
every night.
If you're soft, don't go out there because they're gonna talk crazy to you. If you're soft, if you easily lose your focus while you're hooping, don't go out there.
You're not a ball player. That's the case.
You know what I mean? Shot. The energy is wild. Shout out to Marcellus. You know what I mean? He was doing his thing. But yeah, man. I mean, I just wanted people to check out Ferris World Ball. You know, part of this. I'm gonna call this segment the summer recap. Summer 2023 recap. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I talked about New York versus New York. I talked about Ferris, Slam, the World Basketball Festival. I mean, I'm gonna be all over the place next summer. So
yeah, facts.
Hopefully, if Bravo's around for the summer, we could, you know,
that'd be dope.
Stop at one of these parks. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. For sure. I'm gonna see if we can make something happen.
I'm sure you'll be able to pull up for the summer. So
the first thing is getting TBT squared away, though. Shout out to Keem.
Holla at Keem. TBT, we have to do that.
If all else,
we gotta go out to Syracuse for the weekend and get all those games, bro.
If everything goes right next year, we'll be riding in style. I'm gonna buy me a minivan. We're gonna be riding in style.
Okay. Chill, the Hoop Haven Mini.
Chill.
The Swagger Wagon. Chill.
The Swagger Wagon. I was just about to say that.
Wagon. Chill.
I was just about to say
the Hoop Haven Swagger Wagon. Okay, I mean, that's all I have for the summer basketball 2023 recap. So now, Bravo, it's your turn. It's time for you to enlighten me and the people what Overtime Elite is. I mean, I follow them on Instagram. I follow probably all their pages on Instagram. It's kind of sick. But they put out great basketball content. They keep me informed of what's going on in the high school world or guys that are about to either go to college or go to the pros.
Yeah.
And they have their own league, Overtime Elite.
They do.
So can you because you actually put me on to Overtime. So can you let me know, and the people know, not just me, let the people know, watch it, what Overtime is, Overtime Elite is, and what you know about it.
Well, I'm going to assume
do you have
I got the wiki page up right now, but I'm going to assume people know what Overtime is. Overtime.
You got the other thing playing though.
Oh, that's I'm not even worried about. I'm not even paying attention to that. There's nothing to pop up to share. So
okay. I thought you were on the website.
Not yet at least.
Okay.
Actually, I could probably let's see. No, this thing is boring. The front page of the website is kind of boring. So yeah. There's no need for it. So I'm gonna read off. So I'm not going to assume that everybody knows what Overtime is.
Overtime is okay. Cool,
but Overtime's a media company. They do sports media, mainly basketball. They do their content through social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, or TikTok. All of them.
They're there. Yep.
They usually follow around the best ballers all over the country and showcase them on their apps, sites, on their social media platforms. Right. And that's how they've gained a big buzz. Like, I think they followed the Balls for a long time when Lonzo was starting to come up.
Right. When they were getting the buzz.
If I'm not mistaken, they either produced Julian Newman's documentary. No, not documentary, but reality show.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
They
I didn't know that.
Something like that. Yeah.
You know what's funny? Speaking of Julian Newman, off topic right quick, him and Gio Wise finally went at it.
I'm mad you said Gio Wise.
Yo.
That dribbleholic's still relevant.
And you know what's funny? People are posting it like it was the illest matchup ever, and it was sheer
garbage. I'm sure it was garbage. It's just a bunch of dribbling. Just a bunch of dribbling.
League basketball.
Gio Wise is not a basketball player. Gio Wise is a kid who can dribble fast.
That's it.
Julian Newman is an undersized guard who hasn't learned he's an undersized guard.
Right.
Because if he learned that he was an undersized guard, he would learn how to work it and use it to his advantage. But he tries to play. He tries to play like he's Allen Iverson, but he forgets Allen Iverson was 6 feet. And Julian, you're like 5'4", tops.
6'6" wingspan.
Right. Julian, you're like 6 feet. Yeah, I mean, you're like 5'4" tops.
5'4", 5'5".
You're 6 feet when you stand on top of my shoulders.
Right.
That's when you become a 6-footer.
Right.
So yeah, that's what overtime is in a nutshell.
Okay.
Overtime elite is the league. So I'm gonna read verbatim. I'm gonna read word for word what their Wikipedia says. So Overtime Elite is a pro basketball league for 16 to 20-year-olds based in Atlanta, GA. The league is owned and operated by Overtime and was founded by Dan Porter and Zach Weiner. Dan Porter is the CEO of Overtime. Their tagline is a digital sports media company that is geared towards Gen Z sports fans. So clearly the kids that are on their phones.
Pretty much, yes. Which is smart.
Yeah, smart. Overtime launched the Overtime Elite Pro League in 2021 for the American and international players between the ages of 16 and 20. All players receive a minimum salary of $100,000 annually, a signing bonus, and shares in Overtime's business. Players can choose a scholarship option and maintain college eligibility. According to the New York Times, Overtime provides health and disability insurance and sets aside $100,000 in college scholarship money for each player if they decide not to pursue pro ball afterwards, which I think is fire. You don't lose your eligibility accepting money early on in age. So now you got that kid like Darius Miles who couldn't go to college because his SAT scores suck.
Right.
He could be a 17-year-old playing in Overtime Elite, making the bread that made him make the jump to the NBA anyway. Right. All those kids who were in the situation, single family home, and their mama worked 4 jobs, and they got to wait until they're 22 or 21 to get paid. Now they're getting paid $100K at 17 to ball.
So who
these kids getting paid at an earlier age is great, but what's even better is they don't lose their college eligibility, and you can take that $100K
and they're taken care of, bro.
They got take that $100K, put it towards school. Fire.
They got insurance and all that, like
insurance and all that, right? So athletes participate in an academic program featuring a 4-to-1 student-teacher ratio and a curriculum offering traditional high school subjects alongside life skill-related subjects in financial literacy, social media and other media training, and mental health and awareness.
Wow.
So instead of just having us learn about social studies, these guys are being set for life, legit set for life.
Wow.
In hoops and in academics. April 2021, Overtime Elite hired former NBA player and UConn head coach Kevin Ollie as his first head coach and head of player development. In May that year, the company announced signings of Matt and Ryan Booley, the first prep underclassmen to sign contracts with an American Pro League. The league also signed Dominican guard Gene Montero in June as his first international player, 16-year-old Jalen Lewis, who I think is heading to college now. Oh, I forgot the J. I think so. Overtime Elite Georgia, 6'10", 233-pound center. Eligible for draft in 2027. So, no, he's not leaving yet. He's like 17. Big boy. Golly, big boy. Let's see. Partnership with Tops. They got trading cards for the kids, so that's more revenue for them. Gatorade and State Farm are brand partners. They got in a partnership with Meta to do virtual reality content for the league because they got the Quest.
Right, they're solely driven to Gen Z. That's what they said. So they're going to do all that.
So peep this. In April of last year, they announced the signing of Nasir Cunningham, the number one basketball prospect in ESPN's class of 24. He became the first overtime elite player to forego being paid a salary, preserving college basketball eligibility after graduating from high school. Smart. So you know what this is almost like? For some people, it's almost like a prep year.
Yes.
But they're getting paid if they want to.
Paid, though.
You have the option to be paid or save that money and use it towards college.
Use it for college.
How many kids would have wanted that option 30 years ago?
Come on, bro.
How many players that are in the league now would have wanted that option? Do you think LeBron might have taken that option?
He would have. I think he would have.
Kobe, KG. Think of these guys.
Yeah, think about all the guys that came out of high school.
Forget the guys that were good. Think about Jonathan Bender. This would have benefited a Jonathan Bender. This would have benefited these guys.
He's a great example.
I'm trying to think of high school guys.
Off
the top of my head, I can't right now. A guy, he did well.
OJ Mayo went to USC.
Okay. Al Harrington. I got a list right here. Al Harrington, as good as he was, I think he would have been better if he went to college. If he played on Overtime Elite,
we said that. We used to say that.
Look, Bender in 99. You got Miles and Stevenson in 2000. 01 was the influx. A Kwame Brown would have benefited. A Tyson Chandler. An Eddie Curry. Come on, man.
Eddie Curry for sure. Yep.
Travis Outlaw, who left early. And Duty Eby. Why'd you come out of high school?
Right.
Kendrick Perkins was fine. He was fine. You ever heard of a guy named? Have you ever heard of a guy named James Lang?
Nah.
No. Apparently he played for the Wizards. James Lang, out of Central Park Christian High School, decided to go to the NBA. 48th pick overall. I feel like if you go from high school to the pros and you're a late second rounder, you're doomed.
Yeah, you're
04.
doomed.
These kids from 04. A guy, Robert Swift, Sebastian Telfair.
Telfair could have benefited.
Granted, a lot of guys in 04 were decent fresh out of high school. Dwight Howard, Sean Livingston, Al Jefferson, Josh and J.R. Smith are all out of high school in 04. I didn't realize that. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Let's see. C.J. Miles. Even though he's all right now. C.J. Miles. Monte Ellis. Monte Ellis peaked and went away very quickly.
Real quick.
Andre Blatch. I knew a guy. A lot of people that knew Andre Blatch. He played in Albany as well. Those are the guys that would have benefited from this. And who benefits ultimately in the end? I don't have their jersey on, but the NBA. I was going to point at the logo, but I don't have a jersey on. The NBA benefits, and college at this point, because college might have a possibility of snagging one of these kids. I'm gonna send my scout to an overtime elite game.
Yep.
Go see some kids who are not going to go to the pros.
Combine. They just had a combine where they had coaches there and scouts there and everything from NBA to NCAA.
And I bet they had it at the overtime elite arena.
No, it was in Georgia.
Overtime built an arena.
Yep. It was in Georgia.
They built a specific arena for themselves.
Yep.
And their arena seats. Let's see. It says it seats 1,300, but their arena is not for the people at home.
No.
I don't know if you've ever seen their arena when it's lit up. When their arena is lit up, it is for Gen Z. It looks like a video game.
Yes. It's
when
not
overtime arena. Go ahead.
It wasn't made for people to come and sit there and watch. No.
But I think whoever is the mind behind overtime understands their market. They say we need flashy, we need quick, we need sudden, we need now. Because microwave era, Gen Z, that's what they want. And so they made an arena that caters to that audience.
That's exactly what that is.
When they hit threes, lights go off, everything goes crazy. Bro, smart.
It is
very smart. So I give them all the credit. I think they just wrapped up their league. I'm gonna hit share tab, so you can hit share tab if you want to do that. But that's all I wanted to talk quickly about their league. I think it's 4 or 5 teams, if I'm not mistaken. 6
teams.
Right. City Reapers, YNG Dreamers, Holy Rams, Cold Hearts,
City
Bruins,
Reapers
and the Falcons.
is the New York City team.
Okay.
Out of the Bronx.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, I think it's fire. I mean, these guys, all these kids could be steered the wrong way at any point in their young career and told, hey, Davin, we'll use him. He got an easier name. Zion Collins, sir. Listen, forget it. Forget NBA. I mean, forget college. Just, go play overseas for a year. Go play in Australia. You saw what LaMelo did. Okay, I'll go play in Australia. And then he has a shitty year. And now his draft stock's down. Nope. Hey, kid, stay here. Play for a year with us or a few years with us.
Against top guys
that are all in the same position you are.
Get your stats up. Get these people looking at you like, damn, well, he's playing against guys at his caliber.
That's right. When did Zion become such a popular name for children? What happened?
I think it's more like a Bible name.
Okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it's.
I'm starting to see it. Hey, he's here? Man, he a grown man now. Look at Jazier. You know Jazier Jackson?
Nah.
He used to play with Bronny back on Strive for Greatness.
Oh,
he was the
big
man.
Right.
Was it? No, not Bronny. Hold on, not Bronny.
Bryce or Bronny?
Hold on. No, I think he was on Strive for Greatness.
SFG.
I think he was on Strive for Greatness. Yeah, he played on Strive for Greatness with Bronny.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, but he looked different when he was younger. Let me show you.
Child.
This was Jazier.
He looked like a whole child.
Yeah, he was a little chubby back then.
Yeah.
Now, hey, Jazier, a grown man, 19.
Grown man now they got him in shape when he got out there.
He's 323 now. But you know what scares me? I'm looking at the kid's numbers. Eesh. 10 and 10, good game, kid.
But you got to remember, though, he's going against dogs, too.
This is why that's not good.
I know.
Because, again, if you're 6'11", 323, in 1994, he's the number 1 pick in the draft.
That's a fact.
He is the number 1 pick because of his size. Fab mellowed. He'd get fab mellowed, and he would immediately be one of the top picks in the draft. You like that, right? But if you are in the overtime elite league, you're 19 years old, your eligibility for this league's about to go. You need to go to college
or the pros.
Or you need to go to the pros now. You're 19. And you're telling me in the overtime elite league, you're averaging 6.3 and 5.2 rebounds a game?
How many blocks?
In an average of 11 and a half minutes. You're coming off the bench, dog?
I told you.
I don't know.
He's probably not that guy.
He's not that guy. Maybe because the buzz, the hype.
A lot of them are probably learning that.
Yeah. This is where you're going to find out.
This is where you
got to play the best.
Like, yeah, they'll tell you, oh, you're the best in the state. You're the best in the state. All right, go to overtime.
Right.
Go to overtime and what time it is.
Right. You know Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller's a dog.
Yeah,
Bryson Tiller's singer. Bryson Tiller's a beast.
He's tough. Yes.
Not the singer.
No, not the singer. The hooper. He's
they got
tough.
Alumni too. Yeah. So
yeah. I think the Thompson twins are alumni.
Yeah, they got
They just left.
If I'm not mistaken, there's guys who've been drafted from overtime elite now.
Yep.
So
and they were both lottery picks.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
I think they were back-to-back picks. I think they were 4 and 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But what that tells me is shout out to things like this. And can I tell you something? I don't think any of this wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for LeVar. LeVar shook it up. LeVar had that league. He had that league for 1 year.
Yep. Shout out to
and
LeVar.
It's what
Ball,
this
man.
is.
They try to put so much narratives on that man, bro. I wasn't trying to hear it. I was like, that man just loved his kids. Yes, granted, he may have been overzealous at times,
right?
But he wanted his kids to have his own sneakers. He wanted his kids to have their own. I appreciated that. The execution
LeVar was very smart. LeVar had a great game plan.
Yes,
it wasn't executed well. I feel like the JBA, who he started, the inaugural season was 2018, 5 years ago. For his boys, I need to get especially LaMelo. My boys need more eyes, need more looks, and to do this the legal way, where all those kids who played were still eligible to play. Everywhere else, college or professionally. And it's like, because of that, look at this league.
Look what happened.
Overtime Elite took that idea and was like,
wait a minute.
Okay,
let's do it.
Let's figure out the loopholes.
Let's see what we can do.
Love it.
Focus on Gen Z. They don't even have mad teams yet. I'm sure there'll be more teams coming.
I feel like all they need to get to is 8.
That's all they really need.
You don't want to oversaturate.
To be honest, 8. It makes it more intimate. You're right.
So if it's 12-man rosters, that's 96 players.
Yeah,
I feel
like about 8 is right.
I feel like that's it.
8 is enough. 8 is enough.
What's the NBA is 13 now, right? 13 to a roster.
13 roster.
Let's do 13 to a roster. 104 players. That's all you need. That's all you need, because you keep putting more
players. Teach them what they need to learn. Yeah.
Because if you add more than that, now your level of talent will drop.
It'll drop.
You want the best of the best, and the less slots you have, the better the best of the best get. So
that's a fact.
I think no more than 8. 6 is a good number. 6 is a good number.
6 is a really good number.
That's 72 players.
Yep.
72
and they
players.
can handle that. They can teach all those players what they need to learn.
Because if you get 100, now you're potentially coughing up. Let's say every kid wants to go to college. That's $1 million in scholarship.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah, 70
so
is cool.
Working within their budget too. That's why they probably only got 6 teams.
And overtime ain't going anywhere. Those guys are going to be around for a while. They're one of the most popular channels on IG, social media period.
Yeah, so, social media period.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Overtime, man. And
man.
Bravo.
Yo.
That is the show.
I love this, man. Can I tell you something? Me and Vern do the pay window. We be going like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We finished at 2.5 last week, and we were like, bro, I feel like there's more show to go. We're like, no, that's it. So we do this hour and a half, hour tops. I love it.
Yeah, no, this is a vibe. And I mean, I think it's easier for the viewers as well. You know what I mean? Because what if they got something to do? They got time constraints. You know what I mean?
Short attention span, sir. This is 2023. Yep. If you don't give it to me now, we were just talking about it. You don't give it to me now, I don't want it.
I don't want it. That's a fact. That's a fact. But with that said, folks, thank y'all for watching. Please be sure to follow us on Instagram. That's at
page flag, bro.
845. Make sure you follow the Pay Window Pod. Make sure you follow the Sandbox Podcast Network. Is that your flag?
That was not Skip Bayless, the Woody Page.
Woody Page, that's right. That's right, the Woody Page.
On Around the Horn.
Around the Horn, yep.
When he leaves, bro.
Yep. As y'all can see, we're sports junkies. We watch a lot of sports media.
For sure, bro.
You know what I mean? But yes, thank y'all.
Woody was there forever.
Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the notification bell. Then select all to get every single notification. What else is there? The Blast makes a return in October. Interviews, audio episodes, gonna be a vibe. Pay window still rolling. Hoop Haven, we're here. Throw your H's up. Bravo, you got anything to say?
Thank y'all for watching. Y'all made it this far. Appreciate it. Keep watching.
Appreciate you.
Tell a friend.
Granted, we just getting started, man. And trust me, tap into the basketball related content on this channel as well. It's a good look.
I was about to say,
you can give your opinion on
started yet either.
Tap in. What happened?
Season hadn't even started yet either. We got about
that's what I'm saying
before the season starts.
Well, we got another 2 months, right?
No, a month. It's September 20th.
Oh, that's right.
Another month.
That's right.
End of October. End of October season starts. Then we got
November's
in-season tournament.
HBO Max will be streaming NBA games.
And I for sure will be watching.
That's you. I'm definitely watching.
Give me more reasons to not watch on my television. Yep.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So, thank y'all for tuning in with us. Stay in tune with us. Be on the lookout. There's tons of basketball content on the way. High school basketball, college basketball, professional basketball, throwing up as many H's. You know what I mean? Just the big H's. Those are the lowercase H's right there. You know what I mean? But thank y'all. Truly appreciate the support. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. I noticed people have been subscribing. My brother's wilding. Be sure to subscribe. Truly appreciate y'all. We about to get up out of here. Y'all be safe.